On the slot, looks big, Val, score!
He's 6'6", 225 pounds, and Aceman better be careful next shift.
And there's Aceman with a shot and a save by Lukin. Playing on a line with Chafee and Cirelli. Now the top line out there, that shot, not the one Kucherov was looking for, and Luukkonen has got it. And the goals have been a little harder to come by for him and a lot of his teammates this season in Buffalo. Point, trying to work that one in the middle, following up is Hedman. Hedman over the line, gets it to Hagel. Kucherov hits the post. Nikita Kucherov comes close, but that stays out. Radish back in for Kucherov down low. Luukkonen gets a piece on the side against Hagel again.
Beautiful setup play here. Hagel keeps the goaltender in the middle of the ice, and then Kucherov, that's off the near side post. And then Kucherov back to Hagel, returning the favor, and that just goes off.
Picked up by Radish. Radish centers. Here's Hagel. He was tied up. Picked up now by Hedman. Hedman into the middle. Kucherov again with a shot. Muscled down. That could raise the temperature a bit. Lifted, leads the Sabres in hits, and that was a big one right there as Vasilevsky has got it.
I'm just glad that Tyler Mott was able to get up after that one, and he'll remember Connor Clifton's not the biggest guy at 5'11", but he hit him hard.
Here's Power. Power in towards the net. That ricochets off the near post. We know they're far better than that, and they'll try to break out of that right here. Here comes Kucherov. Flies into the zone, pass Clifton, out in front, Point waits, scores! Braden Point's power play goal, 1-0, Tampa-Bay.
Then look at the overload. They only have 4 guys on the ice. The Buffalo Sabres are a man short. All 3 guys on one side of the ice. So Braden Point could have driven a truck down the middle of the ice. You could see the fake that he could put on the goaltender. Luukkonen has to go for it. He thinks Braden's going to shoot right there. And then Braden holds on with terrific balance and finish.
Across the ice to Peyton Krebs. Krebs with a little space, throws it back across. Quick shot, save Vasilevsky. And it stays loose. Stark whips this one around to Thompson. Thompson taking his time, feeds it down low, and that pass never got through, and now they've turned it over and tied the game. A little sloppy inside their own blue line, and the Sabres make them pay. That is Tuck tying it up at 1.
Do get a little sloppy. Everybody's in position. They got enough guys back. It's the point line that's out there, and they have it for a second, and Braden tries to maintain control, making a pass out of the zone to Crozier, moving up from his defense position. Well, Tuck is in the blind spot.
Nick Paul surrounded by a couple of Sabres, and it's Krebs. Here's the layman shot right on. Save, and the rebound pops right back to Buffalo. Sasson across to Johnson. His shot gets through. Stopped by Vasilevsky. They try to dig it out. They do. That is Hagel. Hagel up high in the zone, being watched there by Cousins. Now with Point. Point with a move. Backhander save by Luukkonen.
Beautiful little move he makes here. Watch him pull this into his feet. Oh, man, that is unreal. Dahlin just got caught reaching here. He never saw this one coming. But Braden's got that little toe curve, and he put it right in the triangle between the stick and the feet of Dahlin. Had him leaning way over to one side. You're supposed to protect the front of the...
And puck battle won by Radish. Works it up to Sherry. Sherry drops it off. There's a shot, and Luukkonen got a piece and then released from Clinton. Near side is DeHaan. He's checked again by Clifton, who's really been landing some big body checks here. Stamkos! Oh, what a stop there by Luukkonen, as Stamkos got all of that one.
Good work along the wall. Nick Paul, top of the screen, helped turn the puck over, then Hagel. There's the overload by Buffalo, and Stammer is all alone. He hammered that one. A watch again and watch the goaltender. The goaltender moves so well with this play. There's Stammer. Can't quite see him moving across, but his anticipation and his look of knowing, there we go. He knew Stamkos was there. He seemed to be the only Buffalo Sabres.
Point for the Lightning, Alex Tuck for the Sabres. Back up the middle. There's some room, and that one goes off the post. That was Jurgensen who had Vasilevsky beaten on that play. Buffalo off the ice. That's Eric Robinson. Can't work it any deeper. And now back the other way comes Tyler Mott. Mott with a way. Takes the shot. And Luukkonen another sharp stop. Here's Chafee. Mitchell Chafee through center ice. Dumps it off to Cirelli. Cirelli's pass. Ends up with Cernak with a shot. Scores! Cernak with a drive. Tipped in front by Mitchell Chafee. And it's 2-1 Tampa-Bay.
In his last few games, this one, nothing fancy about it. Get to the front of the net. Make sure you're taking away the goaltender's eyes. Get a piece of it. The goaltender, Luukkonen, comes out and gets close to him, which is the right idea for a goaltender with a guy right in his face. Get close to him so we can't change the direction of the shot very much. But when it changes that much...
Out in front, loose puck, and Benson couldn't get a shot away.
Cernak, great recovery out of the corner.
And here comes Nick Paul. Pauline shoots, hits the post.
Nick Paul on the rush here. Terrific shot. Look where Luke...
Cousins into the slot, mishandled by Tuck, and cleared out again by Glendening.
Yeah, Buffalo with goals in 4 of their last 5 games on the power play.
Thompson scores! Tage Thompson bar down, and it's a tie game.
It's a moving screen right in front of him. And Jeff Skinner, I think, takes the concentration and the eyes away from Vasilevsky just for a second. See how Skinner comes from the middle of the ice right across the field of vision, right at the bottom of your screen. Also on top of that, Hayden Fleury is trying to defend against them. But the super slow-mo shows you the release of Tage Thompson, but it doesn't show you the velocity.
Hedman is going to drop this one off, and here comes Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov drops it off for Point. Point stripped, and now it's Greenway. Short-handed, Jordan Greenway stopped by Vasilevsky. Buffalo won in this building last season in OT. Here's Thompson. Thompson with a lane, and he couldn't get it up and over.
Taking the penalty, protects the puck really well, put it well in front of him. Vasilevsky makes a heck of a save. He's ready for the move across, but he doesn't move too far, stays right with it. Concentration, that's a heck of a glove save. Kucherov, he is so...
3.5 to go in the overtime session. At the top end is Dahlin. Dahlin feeds it down low into the corner for Middlestat. Back to Dahlin. Casey Middlestat in front, they score, backdoor, Dahlin, game over. So the Buffalo Sabres come back, tie it in the third, and take it in OT, 3-2, final.
Execution, no doubt about that. You've got the loop up top, which you saw on the diagram. But it's the backdoor play that pays off. Casey Middlestat really smart. The Lightning are worried about what's going to happen coming from the blue line. And Dahlin just slips in, but it's the pass. And all Dahlin has to do is knock it in. That's really well done and so tough to defend.
And it is now 4 straight losses on home ice for the first time since John Cooper's first full season.